Hello, ladies and gentlemen, LMG here, and welcome to another video on Bellwright. This time, kind of a basic guide, beginner's guide, if you will, because a couple people ask me in the comments section, can you make a video for noobs? Can I just, go through all the basics again? I know I had a crafting video. We've done a couple of other things. I did a big, huge, super long live stream where we made the village hall, but I could go into some of the basics, give you a good idea, because if you're new to this kind of genre of game, it can be quite a bit because we've got quite a bit going on here. I've been playing off camera for a bit. We're actually about to liberate that first town as soon as I get the research done. But alright, let's get into the basics, because basically at the start it's just going to be you. You can probably get another villager. Probably Nicolas, I think he's the one. Let's pull up our screen. That's just N on the keyboard. Not entirely sure if does this have mouse or controller support? No. Okay. But basically this is really nice. I just started using this more out in the field too, because you can pull this up wherever you are and you can order stuff done. You can change the priority, etc. And what do we mean about priority? Priority is on a scale of 1 to 9. How important is that? I do believe 1 is the lowest priority. And the 9 is like, not as important. I'm just thinking, yeah, I think it's RimWorld. So if you played RimWorld, you'll recognize all this right away. But yeah, otherwise it's 5. It's kind of in the middle. Just we do it when we get to it. Yeah, we can't switch settlements. I haven't built another settlement yet because I wanted to get this first village done as well. But we'll get into that one very soon because I think we're about almost done. We do have a raid coming up. Those initially, you're probably going to have a bad time. I've never had anybody leave, though. I've actually had everybody get knocked out, and they stole some stuff. And basically, yeah, you get a huge, huge debuff from that. But no, and well, I think Nicholas said he was going to leave, but nobody ever left, so maybe that's just not properly implemented yet. But yeah, basically, just get like campfire with cauldron. I do want that number 1, I think. And we can adjust our priorities. Like for stockpiling, let's see. Let's adjust here. For storage, we can distort it just to storage, and this makes it when you have a lot of stuff and probably different other settlements. This is gonna make life a lot easier. I would actually prioritize even like Q and 3. Don't use the camp chest when you have nothing else if you can. That would be my preference on that. And then we can all break it down on just crafting as well. Can we just go? Also, if you just want to check all your houses. Now, right now, currently, these housing tents, they only do 2 apiece. Probably set out a couple initially. And they do take renown. And where do you get renown, you ask? A lot of you can get from defeating bandits, and you also get it quests. I think you even get a little bit from wolves. And I know there's wolf fangs you can turn in. The village elder, that gets a little bit of trust. And they also make trophies as well, which get you renowned up. Renown does come fairly easy, though. There's so many quests. So hopefully when we get to that point, then you can start doing all those quests and you don't have to really do anything. Right now, I kind of have it set up. So mostly they're doing about everything. I will grab something occasionally if I need to. But otherwise, yeah, we're doing fairly well. We've got a good amount of stuff. The only thing I would watch out for is sometimes they like to keep the fires going. They like to put stuff on here, and then they will go to sleep, and they will let stuff burn. That's the only thing. Just watch out for them. They put stuff on the fire and they don't pay attention. So occasionally go by and check. I mean, burnt food still does work, but it's not as great. And speaking of food, right now because we're just hanging around the village, I maybe eat one thing. Because we get a couple debuffs if we don't. And let's go into that. It'll be our attributes. So I got a little bit because we've got the food buff right there. What we're getting. Health regeneration, a little bit of stamina regeneration. It's not great. It's just a piece of cooked meat. Let's get I don't think we're going to have any invasion today, anything like that. So I'll just eat real quick to show this off. You do want to have 3. I would only recommend 3 if you're going out somewhere, if you're doing something. Food does rot. There is a food seller you can research, but you're going to need, and I think it's an apprentice innkeeper. It's something we don't have yet. We're probably not going to be able to get till we liberate this first village. So I'm starting to run where I can't research some things until I have those people. But all right, let's get back to that. So you need two house. Every shack has 2 villagers. There's a house later, or the hut, which will be have 3 apiece. Pretty easy stuff. You don't really have to mess with any of that. You can manage your settlers though, and you can name buildings as well, which is really kind of nice if you want to distinct that. Because this is my personal place. This is the Love Shack, which is very nice. Okay, let's also get in, and let's just see because now let's get into this because you want to set things up eventually so you don't have to do anything. And as they get stuff in, what are you guys? You need more wood in River Reed. You actually have wood, you just haven't brought it over here. In River Reed, I'm telling them to get it, but it's kind of far out, so I don't think it's in their radius. So occasionally I'm having to go get it. And anything in the comment section below you feel like you can add something to this, could correct me on something, feel free to do so. I don't have it all down, of course, probably. Copper ingots, we're still waiting on that. But basically, you set the top off, or just have a one-off. If you want to make like 3 of something, have them do it. You can also do it yourself, too. And someone did correct me in the comment section. Villagers will repair tools and stuff. It's not anywhere you can set it, but if they have the stuff to do it, they will repair tools. But this is here for your own personal crafting. If you want to craft something, because you do have a crafting skill as well. And initially, there's a lot of things I can't actually craft. Because I have a crafting of 3. If something's a crafting of 4, I just can't do it. Though farming, it seems like farming just goes up for no reason, because I don't ever really farm. But I have a farming of 6. Like, I occasionally will weed stuff or something, but yeah, I don't do too much. Okay. You see all this stuff popping on our left-hand corner. Stuff that's getting made. They're taking stuff somewhere. We have that all set up. This is the research desk. Most important thing, always try to have this going. Those straps is always... I'm having straps made, but it's always an issue. Because I do feel like mining on your own, I've got to maybe try that other pickaxe again. Just not very worthwhile to me. They seem to do a better job. Okay, you're making more rugged shirts. And interesting enough, also, let's go inspect Michelle. Sorry, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, you don't have a bag yet. But they can equip anything just like you. Weapons, etc. And they do have skills. And you can also give them books. So they can work on that just like you. They do have limits, though. This guy's a little bit better. Like, his cooking's already maxed out. That's most he can do. Research up, labor, you know. He can get some places. But he does have his limits. Like Nicholas, the beggar you'll first get. Yeah, he's pretty horrible. he's just not good. But he's a body, you know, so that works. He's a dullard. And yeah, be careful later on when you do have things. And also, they didn't really tell you about this at the beginning of the game, and you can't really avoid it, I think, at least in the first part. If you have more than 3 fellow settlers originating from the same village, you get a -5 on the morale overall. And, you know, what are you going to do about that? I think you still need a lot of... From Haterin, you still need a lot of villagers. Okay, and I felt this field was pretty good place. I think that's where you should set up your first town. It's right next to the other town. It's not doing too bad. Oh. Actually get up and... Did you just make that? You probably already put it in. Okay. Let's also manage to... Couple rugged shirts, yes. Well, Paul here could use some definitely warmer clothes and plus a little bit better armor. So we're just going to equip him. Look at you! Michelle, are you also... Oh, that's 15 armor. That's way better. Okay. You guys are looking good. Now, they won't put clothes on themselves and stuff like that. You have to do it for them. As far as I know right now. Remember, this is in early access, but some things can change. Okay. I'd also definitely recommend going the bow first, because that's... Life got a lot better. The problem is you'll get a lot of bandits in the beginning of the game, And they will kind of gang up on you. They don't have a stamina, like you can't outrun them. Eventually they'll give up in a certain amount of area, but they will just keep running at you. Let me see what I would love. We're getting everything done. And they will just keep adding fire even though they're not cooking anything. Michelle. How do you reach these guys? But alright. And a lot of times they will also put stuff at storage stations, and you can help them out do that as well. Even with the bag, I think I can carry maybe 3 logs. You can give them a little bit of hand and we'll get back to basics. Yeah, they'll fix that eventually. I mean, maybe I can go fix it, I suppose. I might need more wood, though, and I might need some stone, I think. Yeah, let's just bring that down. We're making a well right now, too, so I think I need a log over there. And then we'll get to some more setting up stuff, so you really don't have to do that. We'll go over some of the basic buildings. I probably won't go into the tier 2 buildings just yet. Let's see where I put that well. Also, reminder on winter, because winter, it's a weird thing. Winter will come for a couple days and then leave, and then like another 7 days and winter will happen again. You can't harvest anything on the ground during this time. So I hope you brought stuff. Okay, so that's almost done. I need another log. I might help them out. They can carry so much stuff, and you can also get them in the bag. And I think there's probably a bigger bag later. Okay, you're bringing stuff as well. Get fooded up when we're ready here. Can you get me another log? Yeah, okay, I can carry 2 logs and all that wood now, too. Maybe make some planks for that guy. He's gonna need some planks. I think we have the planks, but... For these advanced buildings... Oh, we need bronze ingots, too. Right thread up. Right now, these guys can crush it, though, if they come by. I'm just going to put that in there. Maybe somebody will get to that. About repairing this. But basically, your job as running a village is you kind of just troubleshoot. Anything you see don't getting done, etc. It's more about assigning priorities. Okay. That is manage. Let's see. Repair. Problem is you can't tell which one is broken, though. Unless you put your axe away. These... Okay, I need 2 stones. I'll just fix both. It's fine. That's another thing. Maybe early access. You could hopefully get that sorted out. Okay. And you can also set it here. Let's go over this. You can set how much stuff you exactly want in there and what to allow as well. Right now, I'm kind of letting them run amok, as it were. And it's okay for the most part. Later on, maybe if you want to organize things a bit more, you can definitely set what you want in where. But we'll have a food cellar later, and then maybe we can sort our general storage a little bit more. But right now, it's absolute chaos. Okay, there we go. Repair these axes real quick. Okay, he's making the planks to get to that. I need copper ingot for that. And I think my bludgeon, I could definitely use a better weapon. Just most of the better other weapons, we need straps. Okay. I'm going to put that axe away. Because they do need tools to go with that. They'll put tools on the weapon rack too. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I guess if they're a guard, they'll go grab a weapon, whatever's in there, and get to work. Okay, I'm just going to throw you back in here. There you go. Alright, lovely. Yeah, but we can't call this up anywhere at any time. You can also call to arms. You can put people through in reserves or not. You can also have guards, which will slow down your raids. They will still happen, but they'll be slowed down. significantly. I am on the kind of the thing of like, I'd rather just, I know in the later game it gets worse, but right now I'd rather just have everybody working. We'll defend it. It should be easy peasy. Back to all here. Anytime you want, you can set, like to just say, kind of put our aces in our places, if it were. Let's see, because probably the best thing, well, Ellis is really good at cooking. So we could set that at a higher priority. He's going to do a lot of that level 4 crafting recipes as well. And maybe we want them to also do, yeah, research as well, because they're at 2 out of 4, so they could definitely still learn. So we can set that. I set that a little higher for everybody because I want to get my research done. I'll make sure they're not slacking off in that. But we could set cooking, maybe a 2 to you. So you'd be working more on that. Overall, you know, Ellis, it's not bad skills for a beginner. That's pretty good. Elena actually took off hunting for a while, but she can do it, but her hunting skill like 0 out of 4. It won't be really that effective. So you can't exclude people. Like, let's say with Helena, we don't want Helena to do any research. We can just go, hey, you don't do any research now, and she won't do it at all. So basically, I like RimWorld kind of stuff. Like Nicholas, he's not good at some things. I mean, a lot of things. Like crafting one, his farming's not that good. I'd rather just him work on things he actually can do. So I just kind of have that. Like his fighting is, he's never really going to be useful, but I'd use him as a meat shield. Sorry, Nicholas. But also, and this actually show you a good edge of all the stuff we have in there. So that is pretty nice. And we can also have stuff delivered as well to other settlements. Okay, nice. I think we can make a personal shack somewhere else, and then we just kind of start a new village. Let's go over some of the basic buildings as well. I just want to make sure I get everything in this. We'll go through all the tier 1 stuff, and you can pull up, I do believe it's you. You can pull up the tech tree to see, and it is a big tech tree. I am only really, yeah, partially through to, not even that, because we still got a lot of other things. It just, a lot of it is straps. And that's bronze ingots, so it's a little bit of work, things I should probably do myself. Just upgraded armor stuff, stuff for battle. And get a seed pouch as well, which would be nice for them. So they make seeds a little bit easier to transport. It's all stuff for battle. Canvas, oh, that'll be really nice later. Have a weaver hut. I think we need an apprentice weaver first. We do have to liberate this town. Look over here and see what we got. Yeah, that's what we need to get. Liberate the first village. We have most of it. I just need some bronze ingots. Okay. And sometimes they will drop stuff. I think it's because I changed somebody's job and they're just like automatically like, alright, whatever. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for that. As one thing I've noticed as well. They will just, if they're in the middle of a job, they will just drop it. Oh, that one's full. Also watch when you play stuff, because, yeah, I kind of mulligan this one up. It's not terrible, though. Oh, you're also full. Wow, okay, jeez. I do like the horde. Oh, my. Really? I mean, I guess they'll go to the other stockpiles, but... Okay. That's kind of amazing. I didn't realize... Oh, that's why you're dropping stuff now. Oh, God. All right. We need more stockpiles, then. And you can also sell stuff. Certain vendors won't take certain things, though. Let me go real quick. I'm going to keep an eye on is, yeah. As we noted here... Where's my stockpiles? You guys are just going to start dropping stuff on the floor, aren't you? Stockpiles. That's not terrible. I think I want to... Eventually locate this one. I might just set up another Like 3. Just because this is going to be our main, city hub, as it were. That's too close. Well, we'll just focus on that one for now. Yeah, but storage is something you want to keep track of. And then about the first, like I'd say, 2 or 3 hours, you're going to do doing a majority of this as well. And also just showing off because you don't need at least one thing. Sometimes you have a debuff, sometimes you don't. Yeah, we're supposed to be having a debuff right now, but maybe we're okay for a while, I guess. Eh. The weapon rack, they will throw other stuff in here like the garden hoe. I mean, technically, you can use it as a weapon, but I probably wouldn't. But basically, yeah, there's other things you craft that's just for you, singular crafting. You have the stuff on you. Manage crafting when you want them to have it. Have top off or 1 off. In case whatever you need. Like, I like to have at least 3 traps because we have 3 traps going. So they won't make any more if we already have 3 traps in the storage. I need to start working on this, though, because I hadn't realized we'd gotten that full. Alright, so we'll work on that. And they stop working about 9 o'clock. They'll go to bed. So just something to keep an eye on is that meat. And if something else you'd like me to address in another video, I would be more than happy to do that. I do plan on working on Bellright quite a bit more. I like this one. You don't have any. That's kind of... Yeah, we're out of logs. You are bringing them in. You brought 2. If I can work on this. We might have a couple logs in storage, too. And you do have a personal storage if you want to keep some stuff separate in your hut as well. Okay, let's go with the back. And all the, like, the basic tier 1 stuff, you don't have to. Really, see, we can just add this or we can put this over here. I need 5 flax. Yeah, we don't want them just dropping stuff on the ground. That's a terrible idea. Are you bringing over wood? Yeah, Lovamir is basically my builder, so I have him. Okay, he brought over a lot of the wood. Do I have any wood over here? I think he got his hammer out. That will spoil, but eventually you can make that into fertilizer too. I'm gonna eat one thing just to have something in our belly here. Get 1 wood. Do we have any logs? No, I don't think we have any logs. Here as well. You can also just bring up your inventory thing. You probably would have seen that too. Okay. I suppose I could do a bit of wood chopping. And you can also place all the stuff and build it yourself, even when you have the building hammer as well. But that's really laboring, and that's not really a skill we have. We don't get any better at it, so it's better just to let them do it. That's just my opinion, though. Oh, no, we just need logs. Okay, so I didn't need that anyway. Yeah, we'll just add fire to that. Okay. But overall, let's go basics again. Basically, it's all about setting priorities. Making sure, like, I also want to be getting ones. Let's go over, like, a foraging camp. Yeah, you just want to top off. You want to have a certain amount, and I might want to even increase that for when we have it. The way we'll always try to have this much stuff in it. Or grab this, etc. And then you can set how important is that, how important is the structure, and workers will automatically be assigned. So if you just want to have one person do one thing, set that to be the only thing they do, or a couple things, kind of just like, the aces in their places, etc. But overall, yeah, once you get your head around it and delegating more, and you get up to about Like I said, even like 6 people, 8 people right now, we're pretty good. I could probably go get some more, but I want to get those higher quality people when we liberate a village. So that's what we're kind of working on at the moment. But anything else, let me know. I'll be doing more Bellright videos. Subscribe more Bellright content as well. I do want to follow this one throughout early access. I enjoy this. The combat I think could use a little bit. It's got a kind of the mountain blade directional. And it's not bad. It's just that the NPCs never run out of stamina, so it's a little rough, and you will get ganged up. But you can also take you can take these people as companions, which we'll probably show off once I get somebody in some better gear. They'll hold their own against their incoming raiders, but it's not somebody I want to take with me. If they do get injured, you can give them a bandage. They'll heal up. If they get injured twice, though, they will die. So make sure you be very careful on that regard. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing about 25 minutes. I think we got most of the basics. Makes you always want to have when you're working on the camp, maybe have at least one thing for food going. When you go out to the more dangerous areas, I would definitely recommend 3. Love it's marked. And also the fast travel signs, I put these next to the towns. You can put them anywhere. So like if you could, it's got to be on the road though. But if next to like a couple things you would like to get. But be aware though, like if the fast travel signs, if there's enemies out there walking around that, you can't go to it. And you don't even know if they're there. You don't know where they are, but the sign knows. So it won't let you travel. But overall, really great game. Yeah, once you get the hang of it and the gist of running the village, it's a whole lot easier. They will work their butts off. They'll get the majority of it all done. Yeah, it's really nice. And they have traits and everything. So first couple, don't be picky. I'd say about 5 villagers in, start being more picky. Get some people that can defend the village. Look for more higher numbers. Yeah, then you can be a little more picky. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.